What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike, and this More League basketball video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place for your next team event. We've got Jordan and Compton, battle of the Panthers and the Tarbabes. Compton bringing in JJ and the Babes. Seth Guillory, the Guillotine, hoping to sharpen his blade up and do some work against Compton. Jordan upset Compton in the first round of league, and we're going to get an early look at what both teams want. Compton crashing to the rim and Jordan out and running, so they get the bucket. Tarbabes, a major advantage on the glass. Rayshawn Scott, the ray gun's going to get the putback there. They got a lot of putbacks tonight. The ray gun firing at close range once again. Compton jumped out to a 15-7 lead and lead 15-13 after the first quarter. It just couldn't stop Terrain though. Torian Hilbert with 15 points to lead his team. JJ straight to the rack on the other end. Then Tremel Pritchett, he had a team-high 16 points. A great game from him. You see again, Compton did not want to settle for jump shots at any point in this game. Jordan and Toms, the freshman, very comfortable settling for jump shots. They have a 31-30 lead at halftime. Seth Guillory, the major splashdown, but this is the only three from Guillory tonight. That's not something we've seen from him in more league games a lot. He made 11 against Lakewood alone and had plenty in the first meeting against Compton. But Hilbert from Broadway, it's Hilbert and Sullivan knocking down that triple for the Panthers is going to put them back in the lead. A lot of lead changes and swings. Speaking of swings, JJ, the cookie thief, and the bang out. Compton takes the lead on that one. Now, they were a little helter-skelter. Robert Lewis out after stepping on a shoe. Not sure how serious that ankle injury is, but it definitely missed him a lot in this game. Seth Guillory getting to the rack. He had just 10 points, well below his more league average. Pritchett, all of these buckets in the video basically changed the lead. I mean, it was back and forth the whole time. A ton of free throws. This one by JJ is going to put Compton up by a point. Then Guillory up and under. That's going to put Jordan back into the lead. And then you see Compton immediately throw the ball out of bounds and turn it over. Jordan is going to be up by a point. Now, Guillory passes here to Hilbert. They were going to foul him. He gives it up to his teammate. Hilbert had an excellent game. He had 15 points to lead his team, but not the one he needed there. Compton gets the ball back down just one. 12 seconds left. Swint to the 10, and it's JJ on the putback with 2 seconds left. Says one, they would add another second. That puts Compton up 51-50. And yeah, he's pretty excited about that one. That's a nice moment for the junior to get in and get that bucket. And nothing doing on the other end for Jordan. That means it's going to go to Compton. A wild one, 51-50 Tarbabes, as they keep their playoff hopes alive here. Head coach Tony Thomas said, our playoffs start right now. We can't lose any more league games. They were 3-5 coming into this one, in 6th place in the more league. That win starts moving them back in the right direction. We want to thank our sponsors, of course, as always, Naples Rib Company and Papalucci's for helping us do what we do and cover these kids doing what they do. We've got a lot of more league basketball left to cover this year, so keep it right here.